Eastern Conference Finals, Game 5, Celtics Heat. I can't be mad at it. You just can't be mad at it. Let's talk about it. Welcome back in. Well, this game here, it was kind of painful to watch, really on both sides. Both teams had a slow start. Pace was slow. It kind of was dragging a little bit in that first quarter. Miami Heat, body language didn't pick up too much. Game 4, actually. Defense was there as Boston Celtics. Both teams, that's what they're laying their hats on, is defense. That's the thing that won't be slacking in the ball game. But the offense was a little shaky on both sides. We finally had a game that looked like it was coming down to the end. It was staying pretty close. But third quarter hit, and the Celtics took off. It was about who was going to find their offensive rhythm first in this ball game. It was sluggish. Celtics found it in the third quarter, and they was able to cruise. Miami stayed at a steady pace. They never got their offensive rhythm. There you have it. You have a blowout, a back-to-back blowout. Miami finds themselves with their back against the wall. Going to be a little tough now. Heading back to Boston, trying to force a Game 7. But the way it's looking, Miami Heat, they just don't have enough offensive firepower right now. They're very limited. And this team look like they just battered and bruised on both sides. You know, the Celtics and the Heat, they've been battling each other in that defense. High pressure. They're just worn out, injured, bruised. And it look like they're just coming down the last stretch. We deep in the series now. It's going to be a little harder to try to build up some energy. It is the conference finals, but you only can give what you got. And right now, Miami Heat don't have anything. So we're going to see if they can force a Game 7. I highly doubt it. It look like they're just getting worse and worse. I mean, a lot of bodies out there look like it's got a bad case of rigor mortis going on out there.
Oh, that's not good.
Not a lot of mobile movement. But we're going to check out this box score, see what happened, see who stepped up, see who didn't. We're going to check it out. So let's get to it. We're going to start first with the Boston Celtics. Jason Tatum. He kind of started off a little slow himself, and then he found a rhythm, and then he couldn't miss for a couple of stretches. Hit some key buckets, a couple of key threes. He scored 22 tonight. 22. Turned it over a little bit, but you're going to have a lot of turnovers in a ball game like this. Like I say, these two of the greatest defensive teams in the playoffs right now out of the 4. And full season, I mean, they're still up there top tier as well. So yeah, you're going to get some turnovers in this ball game. 12 rebounds and 9 assists. He came real close off getting a triple-double in this ball game. 22, 12, and 9. So that was a good finish-up product for Jason Tatum. He definitely came through. So yes, he will get a star for this ball game. He is a superstar. He led his team, even though he came off a little shaky. See, that's one thing about Boston, though, I knows about this team. They don't have to have great offensive production night in and night out. They lay their hat on their defense, and their defense can win it for them. They just get enough rhythm at the end to where they can get a couple of buckets to get a stretch out lead. And that's what they do. They just wear you down throughout the course of the ball game. And then they strike that match, and they'll just go ahead and pull it through and win it. So this team here, the way it's built, they can beat anybody. You know, they get going because they don't have to have a perfect game to win. That's what makes them tough. So when they caught their stride kind of in the middle, close to the end of the season, they was ready to go. Because they were a little shaky. They were finding themselves early in the season and didn't even think they would probably make the playoffs. It looked like they was getting scattered around. There was body language was bad. They started pointing fingers. Yeah, it's going to be pretty tough when it was starting out, but they got it now. They definitely got it. They ready to go win a championship. So Jason Tatum came through. The next guy in double figures, which is no surprise, old man Al. He does it again. 16 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Yeah, definitely give a round of applause for that man there, Al Horford. He does it good for all the old guys. So you love to see that. Then you go down here, and Jaylen Brown put in a 2-5, 25 points, 4 rebounds. He was 10 for 19 from the field, but he hit 5 threes. He got hot too there in a good stretch. So like I said, they was able to pull out after they called a little rhythm. That first half was sluggish. I mean, they was moving out there slow. It wasn't even a fast-paced game for a conference finals. They had its little spurts here and there, but the speed of the game, like I said, they were just battered and bruised, tired, worn down in this series. You can tell right off the jump. And whoever was going to string a couple of baskets together was going to win this ball game, and it was Boston. Next guy with 14 points is Derek White. He keeps on stepping up. He's a good veteran guy here. He knows his role. He plays within himself. Driving hard, he hit the three. He scraps. So he's been stringing together a couple of games himself. That's a good pickup by Boston. He's a true winner, knows how to win, stay inside of his role. So he's got 14 points, 5 assists. Got him 2 steals as well. So a good game by him. Everybody else kind of singled out. They have 4 players in double digits, and that's 22, 16, 25, and 14. So the stat sheet's not going to be pretty tonight on both sides. This is just one of those, pull your wrench out, get the oil stains on your boots. You know what I mean? Get your collar a little smudged up. That was the type of game this was. So we're going to go down and check out the Miami Heat. Jimmy Butler's at the top with 13 points, 4 assists, and 6 rebounds. He was completely off tonight. 4 for 18 from the field, 1 for 5 from the three-point line.
Oh, that's not good.
Obviously, Jimmy Butler's injured. We know that. The way I look at it, if you're on the floor, you're deemed as healthy. That's just the way I look at it. Well, everybody should look at it. Nobody gets sympathy or feel sorry for you because you're out there a little battered and bruised. He could have came with a better game than that for the minutes that he played. So, yeah, he's hurt, injured, whatever you want to call it, but he still could have pieced together a better game than what he did. And he wasn't able to do that. And they paid dearly for it. They paid very dearly for it. So, yeah, 13 points and 4 assists. So you can go ahead and give Jimmy Butler an iron unkind. Next guy up is 18 points by Bam Adebayo. 18 and 10. When you look at that, that's not that bad. You probably say, oh man, he had a decent game, but Bam really didn't have that good of a game that even the stat sheet shows. 18 and 10. He was very passive in this ball game. I think Al Horford got him shook a little bit.
Oh, that's not good.
He don't even want to attack Al Horford. He'll dribble that ball around with all that airspace in the center of the court, around the free throw line. Won't even take a shot, won't drive the ball into him. He's just pitching and handing it off. He's just going side by side, dribbling the ball, passing it off. We need big score production from him to even have a chance in this ball game. Same thing with Jimmy Butler, but at least Jimmy put it up a little bit and he was just off. But Bam, come on, guy. I mean, your stat sheet looks all right. It's nice enough to get by if somebody didn't watch the game and they say, oh, yeah, Bam, he did his part. He played well. No, he really didn't. He really didn't. He had spurts. He needed to keep it going. I don't know anything about him for him being hurt or injured. I don't know what it is, but Al Horford had his number pretty much in this series. Just the defensive production Al puts up night in and night out. Then we go to Gabe Vincent, 15 points. He's just like Derek White over there for the Celtics. True professional guy. He comes in. He's going to shoot the shot, whether he's open or not. Confidence. He got 15 points. That's pretty much the highlight of his night. He kind of singled out on everything else. Low ones and twos. He couldn't hit the three. He couldn't hit the three tonight. He had some good looks. He was 1 for 7 from the 3-point line. That's pretty much putting it up when you off a little bit. 1 for 7. From the field, he was 6 for 12. But I like Gabe Vincent. He's pretty high IQ. He's an energy guy. And he picks up the pace, looks for a shot, scrappy defense. So, yeah, he gets his hands on balls. Good player. Then you go down to Duncan Robinson. That's one guy I was hoping that would strike a match in this series, because you know him, once he gets it rolling and get that three going, he can string together like 4 or 5 threes in a row real quick. But now that he's moved to the bench, you know, his rhythm might be a little off. He's not getting the minutes he used to get. So when he comes in, everything is rushed with him. But he's a prolific shooter. He just hasn't been able to get it like he always had it throughout the season. He was 3 for 10 from the 3-point line. But 11 points, that's pretty much his highlight. Had 4 rebounds. But yeah, with everybody hurt, especially Tyler Hero, we need him to come in and light a spark, especially from the 3-point line. He just wasn't able to give it to us tonight. Miami Heat, they had 4 guys in double figures as well. So yeah, as far as the tape for Miami, yep, they can burn this one too. That's 2 games in a row they have to burn the tape. But we got to mention up here Al Horford. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and give him the Iron Man award again tonight. Reason why: he got 7 rebounds, right? He's got 2 blocks. But just guarding Bam, having Bam not even wanting to be aggressive to even challenge him, and who says all the shots he done changed that's not on the stat sheet. Al Horford just does it all. He gets the Iron Man award for sure. We have to give him that. So yeah, Heat. Man. PJ Tucker, 7 points, 11 rebounds. He battled a little bit. Oh yeah, Max Strus. He's another guy we look to get some points from when everybody else is hurt. Then he's injured. He had to go out of the ball game. He couldn't hit nothing. The shots he usually hit, he wasn't hitting in his ball game. So you wonder, was he healthy or not? Was something wrong with him? Well, yeah, he left, went to the back tunnel, went to the locker room, didn't come back. So yeah, Heat, you find yourselves in a pickle.
Oh, that's not good.
You know, trying to force a game 7. And that's just no good at all. No good at all. So, but like I said, I can't be mad at it. We try and scrap it together, trying to pull out a series. Yeah, I want a lot more things to happen. I'm not getting it right now. Miami Heat fans, Heat Nation, I know it's tough. I even heard a few boos start to get started tonight. So, and that was mostly about effort. Used to Miami bringing the effort all the time, and you just haven't seen it from game 4 to game 5. Seems like something is missing there. But like I said, they're battered, they're bruised, they're deep in their series now. Everybody extending themselves, especially on defense. Even the offense not going, they still pressed on defense, because they got to get their assignments and they got to have ultimate pressure on key guys. Boston was able to shake loose, put a few balls in the basket, and there you have it. You know, Miami just had to let go of that rope, didn't have enough offensive production. That's going to be it for the night. That's Goodymo's quick hit. Got Dallas. Couldn't believe they won. They gonna force another game. We were sure that was a sweep, but I'm glad they, decided to come out and play some ball and say, no, you're not sweeping us here at home. We want to go ahead and go back to Golden State, see what happens. But they'll just go to Golden State, get blown out. That's all that's going to happen. They just extended it for one more game. I don't think Golden State want to mess around with them too much now. And go ahead and get them boys out of the way. But if Dallas happen to pull it off, I'll be happier than anybody if it happens. But don't put your house and your cars or your kids on it. I wouldn't do that.
Oh, that's not good.
It's Goodymo Sports Quick Hits. Y'all have a good night out there. Hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment, and we out of here. Peace.